Good morning, students, teachers, and all staff of Baton. Can I please have your attention for the announcements? Well, when we look at our monthly behavior theme down here towards the bottom of Find Solutions, No BCD, we see that it goes along with the belief of own it. And I would like to focus on the part of our behavior that says no BCD and how no BCD and own it go hand in hand with one another. They're directly related. When you own it, when you own your choices, own your actions, you take responsibility for them. They are your choices and nobody made them for you. When you BCD, which is to blame, complain, or defend, you are doing the complete opposite of owning your choices or owning your actions. You're saying, well, it's not my fault I made those choices. It's not my fault that I did those actions. You know, and sometimes I'm curious to think about this. Why do people do that? Why do people not want to own their choices or own their actions? It could be maybe they just don't like to be wrong. And some people have a hard time with that. Now, I'd be the first one to admit I would much rather be right than be wrong. But are there going to be times that I'm going to be wrong? Absolutely. Everyone's going to have those moments where they're being wrong. It's important to still own your choices, own your actions. Maybe people don't want to own it because they're embarrassed by making a mistake. So again, yeah, we would all like to have actions and choices that are not mistakes, but is everyone going to make a mistake sometimes? Absolutely. That's why last month we had the behavior theme of learn from mistakes, get better every day. And if you don't own those mistakes, if you don't take responsibility for them, you BCD instead, you're not going to be able to learn from them. So even more important to make sure that you're owning your choices and actions, even if it is a mistake. And then sometimes it's just people are afraid of responsibility. They don't want to take that on themselves. They'd rather say it's somebody else's problem, it's somebody else's fault. And what I want to challenge everyone today is to think about the different choices you make throughout the day. Maybe big choices, small choices, and the actions that those choices lead to. Then think about owning those choices and actions up here in your head first. Because even sometimes it's easy when you're making a choice or you have an action that in your head, you're thinking about why it's someone else's fault you're doing that, or how that's not really what you want to do and something else is making you do that. Okay. So if you catch yourself having those thoughts, trying to blame it on something else, okay, or defend your actions, press pause at that moment and stop that thought. And then think to yourself, yeah, I'm going to have to own that choice. I'm going to have to own that action. Even if it's not the best choice at that time, that's what I chose to do. Take responsibility for it. And when you do that, you're going to probably make a mistake at some point today, right? Don't blame it on someone else. Don't defend why it was not your fault. Own it, learn from it, get better from it. The better we get at owning our actions and owning our choices and staying away from using BCD, the better we get at making above the line choices throughout our day. And the more above the line choices we're making, the better we're getting at being the best versions of ourselves. So now let's do the work and own all of our choices and actions as we go through this Tuesday and make it a great day of school. And now will you please stand, face the flag, put your right hand over your heart, and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Baton Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At Baton Memorial Elementary School, we work together to do great things for others. We have a relentless pursuit of growth to get better every day. We own it. We own our actions and choices. We want to be the best versions of ourselves. Well, thank you, everyone. Today is Tuesday, February 9th, 2021. For lunch today, it will be walking tacos, corn, fruit, and milk. We have one birthday to celebrate today. I want to say happy birthday to Ryan Spears. We hope you get to enjoy your birthday today. Ryan, enjoy getting a year older. And we have one other announcement for this morning. It's congratulations to Eli Hatcher for passing the multiplication facts on the extra math program in Mr. Ferdinandson's math class. Congratulations to Eli, all those third graders working hard. Keep up the good work. And that's going to be it for announcements this morning. So please remember, work hard to find solutions. No BCD. Make it a great day, Baton.